had 14 points at the half. What kind of job did you think they did defensively on him, especially in the second half, to change things up?
Well, obviously it was a better job, but he did defer too. He was trying to find his teammates. He made some pretty good passes. You know, he's not a one-man show, not on that team, and he looked to find some teammates. He made some pretty good passes. I don't know how many assists he ended up with. One. Well, maybe like in hockey, he made the pass that led to the pass to get the basket. Don't you get assists in hockey that way? But no, he seemed like he was giving it up more, and I thought our guys did a better job. We rotated 3 different guys on him. He's pretty good.
Bo, between your 3 forwards, 64 points, 28 rebounds, 29 rebounds. Back here, sorry. 64 points and 29 rebounds between your 3 forwards. Have you ever had a set that impactful in your career here?
You know, I'm sure there was a game or two, but I can't. Brian's the stat guy. Him and Patrick, he's hiding back there to put that question. That was a pretty good job. Those 3 guys did, obviously. And they worked. This was a good team. I tried to tell you that Chattanooga was, and if anybody watched the Butler game, maybe you're going, hey, you know, Coach Ryan might know what he's talking about every once in a while. Did anybody see the Butler Chattanooga? I mean, they had them in the first half, about 30 minutes. It was a heck of a game. And needless to say, they're picked to win their league for a reason. I thought we had to play extremely well tonight to beat them like that, to create somewhat of a cushion.
What's the biggest difference to you and Nigel between last season and this season?
What's the biggest difference I see? A young man that put in an awful lot of time in the off season on his own. He's on our security tapes here. What I mean by that is the security tapes are on 24/7. I caught Nigel in here real early one morning dribbling a tennis ball with one hand and a basketball with the other. Does he think that they're going to change the rules and go to a smaller ball? No. It was a dexterity thing. He also shoots a lot of shots. It's just another year older, another year wiser is my answer, is that he's another year better. And look out. He's young yet. Is there a sermon coming up here, guys? Did I miss something? This isn't Sunday, is it? Look at these 2 guys. I've never been in a press conference with 2 guys sitting like that. Have you? When have you ever sat? When have you ever sat in a press conference? Guys, you guys are looking sharp. Are you with us? Or are you with Badgers? All right, good. I'm impressed. Whoever your boss is, I'll put in a word. Tom. You see these guys up here? I'm not saying anything about your sweaters, Tom, or anybody else's.
Well, what do you think about your defense both tonight and in these first 3 games? Has it made the steps you want?
You know what? There are some areas where I think we're showing signs of getting better. I really don't know. Not even Trey Burke, not our Jordan Taylor, Yogi's very fast. But have you seen anybody with that kind of blur off a dribble that Sykes has? I thought we did a much better job of recognizing a defensive lapse, weakness, flaw, and doing a better job of covering it up, which means, as I've told the guys, every year You can learn a lot while a game's going on. And I think in these 3 games, our guys have done that. Learned a lot about the players on the other team, the guys on the bench watching. What are the tendencies? What are they going to? A lot of ball screens, a lot of dribble drive, a lot of staggers, whatever. And to go into the game off the bench, either after rest or just coming in for the first time. And those are the ways that you can get a little bit of an edge on other teams if your players are doing that. If they're mentally focused on the game and what they can do better if they ever get a chance to get out there on the floor. Because you can get some good views. I can't kneel down like I used to and the guys look over me, so I try to move a lot so that they can see by me. But you can learn a lot during the course of the game. And I thought our guys in these 3 games did that so far.
Bo, about halfway through the second half, you went to a lineup with Sam, Frank, Douye, and Nigel, kind of a bigger lineup than we're used to seeing out there. Was that something that you just saw in Green Bay that you wanted to take advantage of, or is that something that maybe you'll use more of down the road?
It was good to take. I use Sam in practice at the 2 at times. He still wants to play the 1, him and Nigel. Maybe Frank at times. He just doesn't tell me. But Sam at a 2 is okay. It's a wing. So you could see all kinds of combos this year. I kind of wanted to get showy in there a little bit more, and I was getting ready, and something happened, but he tried to make up for it by getting that steal and getting something. He says he didn't foul him. Have you never known a player to say yes when you ask him? 1? Oh. You mean he was caught? Okay. Mike will tell you that. Got away with a lot of them. The good defenders do.
Anything else for Coach?
Okay, past my bedtime.
Thanks.
Wait till Saturday night.